But
yes. Nice in there.
I know, you didn't know we got a smoke machine in the budget, did you? Oh, let me fucking double check. Wait there. You can host the pod without me. There you go.
I always get so nervous. If you notice when we
I know, I'm like, what the fuck?
I up and down just to make sure it's recording.
Yeah.
I get so paranoid.
Well, this is recording anyway. Welcome back, everybody, to the I Want to Meet LeBron James podcast. Dylan, say it again? Krasinski.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the worst with names. Like, there was this guy last night at the St. Mark's Comedy Club, Philiocene or something like that. It was like I just went up to him and said, what are we doing with this? What do you want me to do? It looked like a game of Scrabble. I was like, what the fuck?
It is my least favorite thing, hosting in the city. Dude, I write them on my fingers. I write everyone's name on my finger.
On the fingers?
Yeah, because when you grab the microphone, instead of like opening your palm or whatever, like, whatever, it's on yours, so you just look down. And then you know.
Oh,
but dude, I fuck everybody's name up.
Did you do the hotter comedians on the good fingers?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, you're like, this is...
I wipe it off. And
that's the dream, if I can get these inside the
Dude, if you can get one of the first two, you're a good comic. Go, yeah. The bad comics I put on the pinky, I'm like, I don't really care.
You're like, no.
Yeah.
I love that. That's it. What is it, a Polish name, is it, yeah?
Polish, yeah, I'm Polish and Italian. Polish and Italian.
Oh, that's a nice mix, that is.
Yeah, 75-25, just enough Italian, not too much.
Yeah, exactly.
Not too much.
You hate black people, but you love sausage.
Yeah, that's...
Italian and Polish people both love sausage, don't they? Yeah?
Dude, we do. All different kinds of sausage. Smoked to kielbasa, dude, it's the best.
What you say when people say that's the gayest food?
A sausage? Hey, yo. Right? Hey, yo. Dude, eating hot dogs, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh my god, you're asking for it there as well, you know what I mean? That'll be a nightmare, like, I'm like starving, I've got the munchies or whatever, I'm at a Yankees game or whatever, and then I'm just enjoying this hot dog a little bit too much, and then I get on the Jumbotron, you know what I mean? Like, that's coming back every year, you know what I mean? Anniversary of that game.
It's like...
I gang a little bit, and then I see him, I'm like, oh.
Dude, I had a hot dog the other night. I got off the cart after I was at a bar, got a hot dog. Dude, I ate it shamefully in the back of an Uber. Nobody could see me other than the Uber driver.
No way. Did Uber driver let you do it as well?
Well, yeah, well, okay. I mean, I don't know if they were like, but I was like, I'm eating this. You're not gonna.
I mean, he was on the phone to his wife back home, so he didn't care. Yeah,
done a couple different international phone calls at the same time. You know?
No, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I love it because I like a chat as well, so I always people talking to me and they're like, oh, what you say? And then I'm like, oh, fuck no,
he's talking to,
yeah. Well, we just done your pod as well. Let's get that. Plug that.
Troublemakers with myself and Mike Kerrigan. Out every Wednesday.
He's a funny looking guy.
Oh, dude, he's a riot, man.
He looks like he's haunting the podcast. He looks like a ghost. Literally.
You can't put him, like I said, man, you can't put him against the white wall. It's real bad.
Oh, no, you can't, for sure.
It's real dangerous. It doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly. We were talking about the time I got arrested in Poland there and all that sort of stuff, you know what I mean? But now, obviously, you know what I mean, like, that's just a silly podcast or whatever. This is a very serious one. You know
I understand it, man. Listen, there's a lot of goals. You gotta set goals, right? In comedy,
for sure.
And in life. And I can't think of a more, fix the environment, end world hunger, save children dying of diseases in third world countries. All of those, I think, are below this goal.
Oh, for sure. And everybody's doing that, you know what I mean? Like, not many people are trying to beat LeBron. I mean, I guess they are, but not the creepiness that I've went through, for sure.
I know. Yeah. I mean, it's one of my goals. I would love to meet LeBron, and I'm actually almost nervous that being on this podcast is going to put me on the list where he's like, I can never meet these people.
Oh, man. If you ever scrolled through what I've said on Instagram, it's always like, good game. You should have took the back door cut. I'll be like, you so... one of them was like the gayest thing. It was like, you're so funny and train wreck, lad. I was like, you can do stand-up and all that sort of stuff. I'm like, if I ever get a scene, that's evidence. All of that is evidence in a restraining order.
All of whoever runs his social media account is definitely like, dude, this guy is insane. He can never meet LeBron.
Who would you like to meet? And have you met any celebrities, actually?
I'm trying to think. I
see in New York, so you've probably met, like, obviously I saw Dave Attell the other night and stuff like that. You know,
that's a cool thing. Like,
you see comedy rock stars, though, yeah.
That is cool. You see comedy rock stars all the time. I saw, what's his name? West Village, dude. I was on a date in the West Village a couple months. This is like maybe 9 months ago at this point.
Yeah.
It was the third date, and I do a bit about it, but she missed her train, so we're looking for something to do. We went and got our palms read, which is such like a scam thing to do.
Of course,
But we did it. When I got my palm read, she told me straight up, I went in second, and she was like, "That girl, not your soulmate. Don't waste your time." I was like, "All right, thanks for being so honest." You know,
that's so funny. You're like, that makes sense. She is a prostitute.
Yeah, I was like, I wish I didn't pay for her reading and mine. Now that I know this, but you know, here we are.
That's crazy.
But I saw what's his name, who did Ferris Bueller. Ferris Bueller.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. He was married to the girl from Sex and the City for the
I don't know why I'm blanking on his name.
That's the right.
But yeah, dude, it was wild. I'm sitting there, and I'm outside waiting to go in, and he like just walked by. It was like 11 o'clock on like a Wednesday night.
What the
he
fuck?
walks by, and I did like a double take, and then like he could see that I recognized him.
Yeah.
But I was like, until he was like 20 steps beyond me, I was like, that's fucking Ferris Bueller, dude.
But yeah, what are you gonna shout, Ferris? Or what?
Yeah, exactly. What is it? Is it Nathan? No.
No,
Nathan Lane is the guy who he always works with. Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick.
I knew I had it, dude. But it was wild. I was like, that's sick.
He's aged awfully, hasn't he?
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. What the fuck?
Well, when you get famous when you're like 19, and
that's
you're
true,
in like that 19-year-old like 80s like coke body, and then all of a sudden now you're just
for sure. And reality hits, the money stops coming in.
Oh yeah.
The coke stops coming in. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, not good.
He done that movie with Tower Heist with Eddie Murphy. He brought back all the old legends or whatever. That was passable. Did you see that?
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, that was alright.
I'll watch anything. I'll watch any movie, any show, obviously. But someone who I want to meet, we talked about it on the pod, but Death Cab for Cutie, I'm a big fan of that band. I mean, if they're listening, obviously I'm assuming there's crossover between
of course,
fans of LeBron James and fans of, I think I might be the only person who's a fan of LeBron James and Death Cab for Cutie.
The weird like axes, the X and Y meet, so it's just
the Venn diagram is just me right there alone. But I was at the concert last night, and I was like, I want to hit a level of fame where I can meet like this band, and they're like, Dylan, we love your comedy, and I'm like,
oh my god,
fucking A, dude. And I'm like in backstage because they're big, but they're not that big.
But I mean, could you technically like wait in the car park outside and try and get an autograph like that?
Oh yeah,
or would be a lot of security like that or what?
You know what? I think a lot of these guys like they do the show, they get in their bus, they leave.
I
think they're big enough where they're not seeing anybody. You know.
It's not like they're driving home in their own car. They're not like looking for street parking to late for the gig. No, they're big.
No way, dude. Yeah, they did the Forest Hills Theater. It's or Forest Hills Stadium where they do the tennis. 13,000 seats.
Oh, what the
and
fuck?
they were probably 10,000 filled.
Oh, that's sick.
On a Friday night in New York.
Would you opening for them? That would be a dream.
Oh my god, yeah.
You know, like Tenacious D, like people open for Tenacious D, or Tenacious D will open for rock band, shit like that, you know what I mean?
Dude, every comic wants to be a rock star, right? Every rock star wants to be a comic, every comic wants to be a rock star. That's like the thing now, I feel like, is that's how people, you know. You're doing one, you want to do the other.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I would love to meet LeBron. So how have you tried to meet him?
I mean, I've done all that stuff like the viral videos, like threatening to shave your head, all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. I was like, I think it was like the 2020 finals. I was like, if Lakers lose, I'll shave my head and shit like that. So all this sort of stuff, messaging videos. I made like a rap song about him, like a parody rap. It's like American owner, because he owns Liverpool. American owner, full-time MVP, American owner.
Dude, you know how you know what you should do is go the Mad TV route or the magazine, National Lampoon's magazine.
Okay.
National Lampoon's route. Get a dog and like hold a gun to the dog's head and be like, I'm gonna kill this dog if LeBron James doesn't meet me.
Oh, that's good.
That was national.
Easy to get, yeah.
Dude, exactly. That was the first.
And handguns are easy to get in this country, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, here especially, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You could tell them that's what you're gonna do, and they'll be like, "All right, do you want it now, or do you want us to ship it to you?
Do you want it in Lakers colours? Do you want gold and purple? Or?
Yeah, dude, that was. Do you ever see that? National Lampoon's did. It was the cover was a dog with a gun to its head, and it said, "Buy this magazine or we'll kill this dog."
Really?
Dude, this is in like
that's
the 70s.
Crazy,
no, 70s, and they
so funny, that.
sold out.
Oh yeah,
like,
of course.
Great,
yeah.
people loved it.
That's sick. That's like that. That was like a comedy magazine wearing it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that because then they done the like Chevy Chase, all those movies where it was like the Vacation and all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a guy who's fallen off too.
Oh yeah, did he get racist? Did he? Well, I guess he's just old.
I think he did. I think he was just exposed his normal self, but he got like real fat, real old. Another guy, watching Caddyshack.
Yeah, he was a good looking lad back in the day.
Great looking guy, yeah.
And then fucking like Community and stuff, that TV show, Pat Lee didn't get on with Childish Gambino because he was fucking racist or whatever.
I would love to meet him too.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
That would be sick.
I mean, you'd like to meet, you don't have many friends by the sound of it, is that what it is?
I just do comedy to meet friends.
Yeah.
Famous people friends. That's it. That's it.
So good.
That's
I'd
my
love to
only
meet
goal.
that bully. So have you got any ideas how I can meet the king then?
Yeah, I think your best bet, honestly, is to create a business. So this is the long term. This is a very serious, and I think the way that it's going to work for you is you need to look at LeBron James and say, hey, what does he need on his day-to-day life?
Yeah.
And what does he need? He needs probably a chef, someone who's like cooking for him, preparing his meals.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe like his kids are older now; they don't need a babysitter.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs like a personal assistant, someone who keeps his books, someone who's doing like his body work, right, like massaging and stuff like that. So I think if you go back to school and get your like physical therapy degree.
Oh, I was just about to say, I want the job where I can put hands on them. That's definitely it. That's the one where I can actually, that's true.
And then, apply to be, either the Lakers trainer, but, he'll probably leave eventually.
I was going to say,
his own personal, massage therapist, or go to culinary school and really just kind of.
I could offer happy endings as well. Maybe that would separate me from the other physical.
I think,
definitely
that would set you apart.
I feel like nobody's doing it really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, other than Deshaun Watson is out there just trying to assault people. Deshaun Watson.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
For the the great Cleveland Browns.
Oh my lord, yeah.
Suspended for 9 games.
Really?
Yeah, because all these women, I think it was 40-something women were he just gets a massage and then he pulls his dick out. And they were like, what the fuck? Yeah.
But all 47 give him a hand job?
I don't know. You know what? That's me. I don't read into this.
Because after the 25th women, I'll be like, oh, maybe this is fine then. You know what I mean? I'll be like, maybe this is what you do. Nobody seems to be batting an eyelash, so... that's a good idea. But by the time I go back to school, what's the quickest degree I could do and get a job? Because I still want to get him while he's playing, you know what I mean, stuff like that.
Yeah, you could. There are ways to meet him, right?
Yeah.
You could probably go to a Lakers game and just run on the court.
Yeah.
Then you get arrested.
Just glue myself to the fucking.
Yeah. So certain ways. You could also.
Glue myself to LeBron.
Yeah.
That
could work. Yeah, you could also start a charity that only funds specifically schools in the Akron area.
Oh, okay. Well, he's already done that. He's got the I Promise school, hasn't he?
Yeah, and just also just start a school next door and be like, it's me and you, LeBron. We're saving Akron.
I've got 2 kids in my class, but I'm like, what do you want? It's a shed. You know what I mean? What we're doing it, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how much it would cost for a meet and greet.
I've tried. It's I've tried to call it agent because the number's out there and all that sort of stuff. And then it's just hear this accent. They're like, nah, just put it down straight away. But I've got quite a bit before I got this girl to call me and stuff. But yeah, it's fucking $100K or something stupid like that. Yeah, it's insane. Wow. And then his schedule is jam packed. You know what I mean?
So 100K. He's I'll give you 15 minutes after the game.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's all we need, baby. 15 minutes, we can go 4 times. What are you on? That's 4 hand jobs for them, lad.
What is your dream? You eventually meet him. Is it
I don't want
just to shake his hand?
I mean, obviously that would be great. You know what I mean? Shake his hand. I don't want just him walking by and I touch it like that. You know what I mean? In the tunnel, I want shake his hand.
Yeah.
Pose for a photo. We have a quick chat, maybe about Liverpool because he owns Liverpool Football Club. You know what I mean?
Oh,
that's my way. I'll probably talk to him about that as opposed to you know what I mean, basketball and shit like that.
I mean, have you? That would be, I feel the best.
I'll probably bring you up as well, you know what I mean? Troublemakers podcast and shit like that.
He's a listener.
Just general small talk, that's
He's a big listener, yeah.
Of course. I mean, 3 million views on TikTok, one of them's got to be the king.
It's probably,
exactly.
Why not? That could be, splitting a bottle of wine with him.
Oh, I don't even drink wine, but I would.
You don't drink wine?
I'd just pretend to drink it, you know.
He's a big wine guy.
I know, yeah. Well, my Twitter handle's called LeBron's Vino Club.
Dude,
And
imagine...
then just posted me with Budweiser's, hey, what up?
The thing about this, too, I mean, dude, you meet him, right? We're fast forwarding. We're putting it in the universe. You meet him. You become friendly with him. And he's like, hey, man, what? I want to follow you. What's your Instagram? And then you have to, with a straight face, be like, it's the LeBron James of comedy.
And you'd be like, haha, no, what is it?
No, seriously. And then you got to, like, fucking quickly, like, change it to just, like, Kyle of comedy.
They're like, is this your account really? You got no followers and you follow nobody and there's no profile pic? Yeah, it's mine, whatever. Is this brand new? No.
Oh. Yeah, that's the, I mean, it would be wild to meet him. Or you could also just, try out for the Lakers. Hope that the Lakers have an open tryout at some point. I mean,
get a little 10 day or something like that,
yeah.
That's it, exactly. White boy, that's what they call me in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That's
he
it.
just, starts yelling at you, like being like, you gotta pass that, you gotta keep up. And you're just like, can you imagine that? Just screaming at you, trying to, you want to win a championship with the Lakers? And you're like, yeah.
You don't even, more than life itself, quite frankly. That'd be sick, that.
That's yeah.
I love that you think that he's running the tryouts. He's just gonna whistle or whatever.
I mean, let's be honest.
He's taking roll call. Kyle Legacy is here. I hear LeBron.
He's like, we gotta. All right, dude. Fucking AD, you fucking putting fake names on here again? He's like, I didn't know J.R. Smith was still on the team. What's going on here?
Heady God. All right, is that you again, Kyle? Sorry,
LeBron James of comedy at LeBron James of comedy. Come on, guys. And you're like, I'm here.
You're putting credits on it. Oh my lord, yeah. I love that idea. Nobody has ever. Well, I mean, most people realise when they meet me that I'm a fucking idiot. So they're like, extra schooling. I don't know if that's the right.
What's the worst or what's the best way that someone said giving you?
There's a lot of like fucking blackface. You know what I mean? Like pretend to be a son. Like face off, like take your son's face, put it on mine, and switch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's ones where we've had I come up with this legacy hair treatment, and I get LeBron to be the face of it. Yeah, regrowth.
That's pretty good.
We've had kidnap, like go into the I Promise school and shoot, like pretend to shoot up a school.
My God.
Take hostages. Yeah. Terrible ideas. Yours is being the only one that I can actually do.
Oh, dude, you told me,
my life.
And I'm like, hey, we're figuring this out.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I would never recommend this. I would never suggest it. But I mean, you could just break into his home and like sit on his doorstep. I'm sure he has to come home eventually. And just be like, hi, LeBron. And it's like security, and then they just like break your arm.
Right before, like I'm getting tasered, but I'm still shaking his head. Yeah, that's I like that. I mean, I'm Scouts as well, so
camp outside his house and just be like, "Hey, LeBron!" Wear a Liverpool jacket and like just sitting on the curb like your paparazzi.
Just walking through, like, "Oh, you live around here?" Big gates, live LeBron. I'm like, "Oh, I thought there's never seen Ham's house."
Oh God, dude, that's the way to do it. Actually, I think just like sitting outside of his gates, out of his house, and then security's like, "What are you doing?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm just here to meet LeBron."
Yeah.
Have like a photo, like have a camera and pretend you're paparazzi.
That's
that
true.
Could be good.
Like they kind of.
Sometimes they talk to him too.
Yeah.
It's easy enough. You're cool. You're like, hey, no questions, but like, hey, LeBron.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Great game last night. And then,
why do I turn into just like some American white dude when I'm gonna backwards hat on?
Hello, LeBron.
Yeah. LeBron. I love that. That's a sick idea. Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to. Maybe just like the University of Phoenix. I'm sure there's an online.
I'm sure they got culinary classes.
Yeah.
Photography classes.
Exactly.
Business class. Yeah, you just come up with some type of. That's a good one. I think like starting a business. The most realistic way is starting some type of business that fits a need that he has.
Yeah.
And then like slowly it gets big enough where a lot of people don't know this, but Jeff Bezos actually his goal with Amazon was to meet LeBron James as well. And that's why he started it. And now, he's the richest man in the world, and he can meet LeBron James every day.
Yeah. And now he doesn't.
Yeah, I think at some point, it just, you start for some reason, and then it just outgrows the goal, and you're like, this isn't even...
And then Jeff's like, he wants to meet me now. Oh, well, then now, you know what I mean? When somebody wants it so bad, you can't give it to him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now he's like, all of a sudden, can you imagine that? He's like, I would love to have a sit down with Kyle to talk about, investing in the Akron school district
God.
building.
That would be sick. I'd have to speak to a judge because legally I'm not allowed to go near school, so I'd have to sort that out first. Could it be weird if I'm at the opening ceremony, I'm like, I gotta cut this ribbon, but just a few feet further, it has to be 101 specifically. You're like, why's the school got a long driveway? Just don't worry about it.
I gotta cut it down the street and then retie it. It's cut. Here we go. Where's the other?
I gotta throw a ninja star at it, like from 100 meters away.
Yeah, a fucking boomerang.
That's crazy. All good ideas, mixed in with a few awful ones.
I mean, listen, I've tried my hardest. Really,
I mean, you've nailed it, quite frankly. Yeah. I
really appreciate it. Hey,
thanks for doing it on a pod, and thanks for letting me record it in your apartment all these years.
Dude, I mean, we've been friends for so long. How could I, didn't even
ask because it's almost like brothers, aren't we?
I know.
Like, what's mine is yours, sort of thing. Yeah.
Before we started recording, you asked me how to pronounce my name, and then forgot it immediately as we started. But yeah, close friends for so many years.
Because I give you my last name, that's why. That's how I know you that well. And I'm like, it's Dylan Legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it now.
This is it. But Dylan, thanks for doing it.
Thanks
He's
for having me.
American's version of Ricky Gervais. It worked better when you had the black t-shirt on. Do you get anything you look like? Because I get fucking Sideshow Bob, obviously, all the fucking time.
I used
Bob Ross, I've been getting a lot of you.
Dude, people ask me because it's Krasinski. People in Boston would always ask me if I'm related to Jon Krasinski. Yeah, the same last name. He's from Boston. We both have that Polish nose. I look like his fat cousin. So I would always tell people, yeah, we are.
That's sick.
I would be like, I see him and Emily and the kids every,
Ellen's
twice a year. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, people believe you. It's crazy.
I love that then, yeah.
It's crazy when you just lie. People believe it.
Black people have asked me before if I'm black before, and I'm like, you betcha. And then they're like, are you giving finger guns? And I'm like, yeah, I'm like,
you're white, yeah. You're like,
I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Hi. Okay.
Well, thanks for doing the pod. You got anything to plug? Just the Troublemakers.
At Dylan Krasinski on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Troublemakers. It's out every Wednesday. We tell crazy stories, getting in trouble, drinking, arrests, all that kind of stuff. It's very fun.
What's your craziest sports story around sports?
Sports, like playing sports?
Yeah.
Probably the craziest story. I played rugby all through college.
Rugby?
Yeah.
Rugby?
Yeah.
Is that like if you're not good enough for NFL, they make you play rugby, or what's the vibe?
I played in college, so it was a club. But dude, it was so fun. We would play rugby.
Because you are suffering from cauliflower face.
Yeah. Dude, I need that. I need to go get it drained. I wish it was that easy, dude. You just go to the doctor, they drain.
That was sick. All the mayo.
But yeah, dude, I got fucked up. Rugby was like, it's
it's brilliant. I mean, I
it's
know
a drinking club that plays
yeah,
rugby.
exactly. You're hungover, you're fucking. Yeah.
We used to get so drunk after. It was great.
Yeah.
We had this pig. It was a piggy bank. It was like a piggy bank. This big plastic pig. Yeah. So the team was started in like the 1970s. I think it was 73. The team started. And a few years after that, the story is they got this pig. This giant pig. And after the game, we would go to these drink-ups, is what we called them. And everybody would drink so much so that you couldn't like feel how hurt you were. And, all the bruises and shit. And there was one person on the team every year who's called the Pigmaster. Their job is to handle the pig, right?
The Pigmaster.
So they'd show up, and there was a hole in this pig's foot, and it could hold like 14 beers. And they would fill it up with beer, and then you would go around and you'd drink out of the spout, and you'd chug. Dude, and they never washed it. So since like the 70s, you looked inside, and it's black. Black with mold. Yeah. So you would drink out of it, and then they would run water through it at the end of the day, and then put it in the backpack.
No way.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
How many people died off field with this?
Dude, I think it just made me stronger. It's why I'm immune to COVID.
Strong like a pig.
Exactly. Dude, pigs and shit.
That's crazy, that is.
I'm just immune to diseases. Yeah, they never.
And you couldn't be like, I mean, if you're playing rugby, nobody's like, oh, can we put this in the dishwasher?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got fucked up. I broke my nose like 3 times. One time I literally going in, first like minute of the game, my first tackle, I tackled this kid, and my face just like pressed up against his back as we went to the ground, gushing. As soon as I walked, I felt like a crack, and then I get up, and its blood is just gushing out of my face, all over my jersey. And I go, rugby similar to soccer, football. When you're out, you can't go back in. So I run on the sideline, and my coach he's like, come here. I'm on the field. I can't step off the field. And he just shoves Vaseline up in my nose. No way. And I just run back on.
No way. Dude. That's badass as fuck.
Yeah. It was...
that's crazy.
Yeah, it was fun. I loved it. I dislocated both shoulders. The worst one, I messed up my knee real bad.
Same with
cracked.
My knees,
Like, literally, like... I had, like, I was playing scrum half. Quarterback in a tournament. And... I have my foot on the ball in a ruck, and I'm like waiting until like back line to get set up. The ruck blows up on my knee, and it just like my heel sticks in the ground. It's just like crack. Dude, I thought I snapped my leg in half. Luckily, it wasn't bad. It just like popped that in. I tore the MCL. The only one you don't need surgery on.
That's true. Not the ACL. What the fuck?
Spicy.
Oh my lord, what the fuck? Well, if you're enjoying this episode, I apologize. What the fuck's going on? That's nuts. That's fucking brutal. That is. You know
I didn't go to the hospital until the day after.
What?
I remember we were
that pig juice again.
Dude,
show me a pig.
Dude, we got home. We started drinking on the bus, and this girl I was dating at the time, she was like, "Let's go to the hospital." I was like, "We're gonna go party. I wanna." She was so mad, dude. I woke up the next morning like hungover, but like college hungover, and we don't feel it. Dude, my knee was the size of a basketball, and I was like. I think I made a mistake.
That's crazy. What's it called? The Pigmaster? What's it called?
The Pigmaster?
The Pigmaster?
Yeah, they handle the pig.
That's so funny. I love that.
Their only job is make sure it doesn't get stolen by like the girls' team because they would like find bits and try to steal it. Dude, don't let those girls clean it, dude. Yeah. Don't let it happen.
That's hilarious. Women that love cleaning. You know, legend. Thanks for doing it. Appreciate it. I'll be doing another one when I get a Boston in a week.
Thank you.